Time is the great equalizer. Every single one of us gets 24 hours in a day, and how we use those hours makes all the difference between success and mediocrity. To effectively manage time, you must understand a crucial principle: not all tasks are created equal. This is where the Pareto principle, or the 80/20 rule, becomes a powerful guide. The concept is simple yet profound. Minus 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. The challenge lies in identifying the 20% that matters most and focusing your energy there. Imagine your day filled with a long list of things to do. It's tempting to tackle the easy or quick ones first, creating a false sense of accomplishment. But let me tell you, the true key to productivity lies not in the number of tasks you check off, but in the significance of the tasks you complete. The Pareto principle teaches you to prioritize those activities that have the highest impact on your goals. Whether you're running a business, managing a team, or improving your personal life, this rule applies universally. Consider a sales professional. Out of all the potential customers they interact with, only a handful will become major clients. Yet the bulk of their sales revenue often comes from this small group. By identifying and nurturing these key relationships, the salesperson maximizes their results without wasting time on leads that won't convert. The same applies to your daily life. Identify the tasks or projects that align closely with your goals and yield significant outcomes. However, this focus requires discipline and clarity. First, you must define your priorities. Ask yourself, what is the ultimate goal I'm working toward? What tasks are most critical to achieving that goal? If you don't have clarity on where you're headed, you'll end up busy but not productive, a trap many fall into. Time management isn't about cramming more into your day. It's about doing more of what truly matters. To implement the 80/20 rule, you need tools and strategies. One practical step is creating a daily or weekly to-do list, but ranking tasks by their impact. Label them as high, medium, or low priority. Then dedicate your peak productivity hours to those high priority tasks. For most people, this is early in the day when energy levels are high and distractions are minimal. Block out this time, guard it fiercely, and use it to tackle the activities that move the needle. But focusing on the critical 20% doesn't mean ignoring everything else. There are still tasks you must address, like emails or administrative work. The key is not letting these consume your prime energy hours. Schedule them during your less productive times or delegate them when possible. In applying the Pareto principle, you also need to embrace the art of letting go. Not everything deserves your time and attention. It's okay to say no to tasks or requests that don't align with your priorities. This may feel uncomfortable at first, but it's a necessary step to protect your time for what truly matters. Let's address another important aspect: flexibility. Life rarely goes according to plan. There will be interruptions, unexpected challenges, and shifting priorities. The Pareto principle doesn't mean rigidly sticking to your original list, but rather continuously evaluating where your efforts are best spent. This adaptability ensures you remain focused on the tasks that deliver the most value, even in the face of change. Ultimately, time is the currency of life, and every choice you make about how to spend it shapes your future. By focusing on the vital 20% that drives 80% of your results, you're not just managing your time, you're designing a life of purpose, productivity, and progress. Remember, success doesn't come from being busy, it comes from being effective. When you choose to focus on what truly matters, you'll not only achieve more, but also create more meaning and satisfaction in every aspect of your life. Now, isn't that worth striving for? Time is not just a resource, it is an irreplaceable asset. Effective time management begins with setting clear goals and having a structured plan to achieve them. Without direction, even the best time management strategies will fall flat. Goals act as the compass that guides your actions, ensuring you invest your time in tasks that truly matter. When you know where you're headed, you can align your daily activities with your bigger objectives, avoiding the distractions and detours that derail many people. Setting goals is not just about writing down a wish list. It requires clarity and specificity. A vague goal like "I want to be successful" is not enough. What does success mean to you? Is it financial freedom, a fulfilling career, or strong personal relationships? Define your vision and then break it into smaller, actionable steps. This is where time management becomes purposeful. Each task should bring you closer to your destination. Consider this: a ship without a destination will drift aimlessly at sea, no matter how advanced its navigation tools are. Similarly, if you don't have clearly defined goals, even the most detailed schedule won't lead you to success. Time management is about intentionally choosing what to focus on. By aligning your daily priorities with your long-term goals, you ensure that every hour contributes to your progress. A great way to incorporate this into your routine is through the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to improve my skills," a SMART goal would be, "I will complete a certification course in digital marketing within the next 6 months." This level of precision turns a vague ambition into a tangible target. Once the goal is clear, you can allocate your time effectively, dedicating blocks of your schedule to tasks that move you toward that goal. Planning is the next critical step. While goals define where you want to go, planning outlines how you'll get there. Break down your larger objectives into daily or weekly tasks. Use tools like calendars, planners, or digital apps to organize your time. These tools help you visualize your commitments, avoid overbooking, and create balance in your schedule. But setting goals and plans alone isn't enough. You must revisit and revise them regularly. Life is dynamic, and priorities can shift. Periodically assess your progress and adjust your plan as needed. Maybe some tasks take longer than expected, or perhaps new opportunities arise. Flexibility is an essential part of effective time management. Let's talk about focus. Setting goals doesn't mean success will come easily. There will always be distractions, from social media to unexpected interruptions. Staying committed to your plan requires discipline and a clear understanding of why your goals matter. When tempted to veer off course, remind yourself of the bigger picture. Why are you pursuing this goal? What will achieving it bring to your life? This sense of purpose acts as an anchor, keeping you on track even when distractions arise. Remember, setting goals isn't about creating a rigid system. It's about establishing a framework that guides your decisions. Your time is a reflection of your values. By setting meaningful goals and managing your time to achieve them, you not only accomplish more, but also live a life aligned with your priorities and passions. In conclusion, effective time management starts with clarity about what you want to achieve and a structured plan to get there. Goals give your actions direction, while planning ensures you use your time wisely. As you align your daily efforts with your long-term vision, you'll find that every moment becomes more productive and fulfilling. Life is too short to waste on unimportant tasks. When you set goals and manage your time with intention, you create a path not just to success, but to a life of meaning and impact. Remember, it's not about being busy, it's about being effective in what truly matters. That's the essence of turning time into triumph. Time management isn't just about doing more, it's about doing what truly matters. One of the key principles in managing time effectively is prioritizing tasks based on their significance rather than their urgency. This is where understanding the distinction between what's important and what's simply demanding your attention comes into play. Many of us fall into the trap of responding to every email, attending every meeting, or tackling tasks that seem urgent but contribute little to our long-term goals. Zig Ziglar emphasized the need to focus on activities that align with your purpose, values, and ultimate objectives. Imagine your time as a limited resource like water in a jar. If you fill it with sand and small pebbles for tasks that seem urgent but are unimportant, there won't be room for the larger stones, your true priorities. However, if you start with the big stones, the pebbles and sand can fit around them. This analogy illustrates how prioritizing key tasks allows room for everything else without losing focus on what truly matters. Prioritization begins with identifying your big stones. What are the activities that have the highest impact on your goals? For example, if you're a professional looking to advance your career, investing time in skill building, networking, and strategic projects will yield far greater rewards than micromanaging or chasing minor deadlines. Similarly, if family is a core value, allocating quality time with loved ones must take precedence over social media scrolling or low-value commitments. Tools like the Eisenhower Matrix can help you categorize tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, not urgent but important, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. The goal is to focus most of your energy on the second quadrant tasks that are important but not yet urgent. These are the proactive, long-term activities that build success and prevent future crises. By addressing these tasks regularly, you stay ahead of deadlines and reduce the stress of last-minute scrambles. Learning to say no is also a vital component of prioritization. Every yes to an unnecessary task is a no to something more meaningful. It's tempting to agree to every request, especially when it feels like the polite or expected thing to do. But overcommitting leads to burnout and diminishes the quality of your work and relationships. Ziegler taught that saying no is not about being selfish, it's about being intentional with your time. Protecting your priorities ensures you're able to give your best where it truly counts. Additionally, focus is a crucial element in making prioritization work. It's not enough to identify your most important tasks. You must create an environment that supports undistracted effort. Turn off notifications, set boundaries, and carve out dedicated time blocks for deep work. Multitasking may feel productive, but it often leads to mistakes and diluted results. Instead, commit to doing one thing at a time with excellence. Maintaining balance is also part of effective prioritization. While it's important to focus on professional goals, neglecting your health, relationships, or personal growth can lead to long-term consequences. Success is not about excelling in one area at the expense of others. It's about creating harmony between your aspirations and the rest of your life. Prioritize self-care, exercise, and moments of joy alongside your work-related responsibilities. A well-rounded approach not only enhances productivity, but also brings fulfillment. In conclusion, prioritizing tasks is the cornerstone of effective time management and a meaningful life. When you align your actions with your values and goals, you make the most of every moment. Prioritization empowers you to focus on what truly matters, avoid unnecessary distractions, and maintain balance. Remember, success isn't about doing everything, it's about doing the right things with intention and excellence. By mastering the art of prioritization, you set yourself up for long-term achievement and a deeply satisfying life. Consistency is the backbone of effective time management as it transforms fleeting efforts into lasting habits. Zig Ziglar often emphasized that success isn't built on sporadic bursts of energy, but on sustained, intentional action over time. When you apply consistency to your time management strategies, you create a reliable framework that not only helps you achieve your goals, but also fosters a sense of control and confidence in your ability to handle challenges. One of the main reasons consistency is so impactful is that it minimizes decision fatigue. Every day we're faced with countless choices: what tasks to tackle, how to allocate our time, and where to focus our energy. Without a consistent routine, these decisions can become overwhelming, leading to procrastination or inefficiency. However, when you establish clear, consistent habits, you eliminate much of the guesswork. For example, setting aside a specific time each morning to plan your day ensures that you start with clarity and purpose, reducing the likelihood of wasted hours. Consistency also builds momentum. When you repeatedly follow through on your plans, even in small ways, you create a positive cycle of progress and motivation. This momentum is like pushing a flywheel. The initial effort may be challenging, but with consistent pushes, the wheel spins faster and with less effort. Similarly, sticking to a daily habit of prioritizing tasks, focusing on deep work, or reviewing your goals helps you maintain a steady pace toward success. Small, consistent actions compound over time to produce significant results, much like a savings account that grows with regular deposits. Moreover, consistency establishes trust not just with others, but with yourself. When you're consistent, people know they can rely on you, whether it's meeting deadlines, delivering quality work, or showing up for commitments. This reliability strengthens relationships, builds credibility, and opens doors to opportunities. On a personal level, consistency reinforces self-discipline. Each time you honor your plans and follow through, you reinforce the belief that you're capable of achieving what you set out to do. This self-trust becomes a powerful motivator, encouraging you to stay on track even when challenges arise. Another benefit of consistency is that it allows you to refine and optimize your time management practices. When you stick to a routine, you can identify what works, what doesn't, and where adjustments are needed. For instance, if you consistently set aside 30 minutes each evening to reflect on your day and plan for tomorrow, you might notice patterns such as tasks that take longer than expected or time slots when you're most productive. These insights enable you to fine-tune your approach, making each iteration of your routine more effective. Of course, consistency doesn't mean rigidity. Life is unpredictable, and there will be times when your schedule is disrupted. The key is to maintain your commitment to your time management principles, even in the face of setbacks. Ziegler often compared success to climbing a mountain. The path isn't always straight, and sometimes you may need to pause or take a detour. But as long as you keep moving forward with consistent effort, you'll reach the summit. Flexibility within a consistent framework allows you to adapt without losing sight of your goals. Consistency also plays a vital role in managing stress and maintaining balance. When your time management practices are reliable, you reduce the chaos and unpredictability that often lead to anxiety. Knowing that you have a system in place to handle your responsibilities creates a sense of stability, allowing you to approach each day with confidence. Furthermore, consistency ensures that important aspects of your life, such as health, relationships, and personal growth, don't get neglected in the pursuit of professional goals. By consistently allocating time for these areas, you create a more fulfilling and harmonious life. In conclusion, consistency is the key to mastering time management and achieving sustained success. It reduces decision fatigue, builds momentum, fosters trust, and enables continuous improvement. While flexibility is important, maintaining a consistent commitment to your priorities ensures that you stay on course, even when faced with obstacles. Remember, success isn't about grand, one-time efforts. It's about the small, steady actions you take every day. By embracing consistency, you lay the foundation for a life of purpose, productivity, and peace. Prioritization is at the heart of effective time management. Zig Ziglar often said, "Lack of direction, not lack of time, is the problem." We all have 24-hour days. This simple yet profound truth highlights that success comes not from having more hours, but from using those hours wisely. Prioritization helps you focus on what truly matters, ensuring that your energy and resources align with your goals and values. To prioritize effectively, it's essential to start with clarity. Without a clear understanding of your goals and responsibilities, it's easy to fall into the trap of reacting to urgent but unimportant tasks. Zig Ziglar encouraged people to ask themselves, is what I'm doing today taking me closer to my goals? This question serves as a compass, guiding you toward meaningful actions rather than distractions. Prioritization begins with defining your objectives and distinguishing between what is critical, important, and optional. The power of prioritization lies in its ability to give structure to your day. By focusing on the most impactful task first, you set a productive tone that carries through the rest of your schedule. This approach, often called eating the frog, means tackling the toughest or most crucial task early in the day when your energy and focus are at their peak. Completing high-priority tasks early not only builds momentum, but also creates a sense of accomplishment, boosting your confidence and motivation. Prioritization also helps you say no to distractions and low-value activities. Ziglar was a firm believer in guarding your time, as every yes to one thing is a no to another. When you prioritize effectively, you become intentional about what you let into your schedule. This might mean turning down certain opportunities, delegating tasks, or setting boundaries with others. While saying no can be challenging, it's a necessary step to protect your time for the things that truly matter. Moreover, prioritization fosters balance and prevents burnout. It's tempting to focus solely on professional goals or pressing deadlines, but true success comes from a well-rounded life. By prioritizing time for family, health, personal development, and relaxation, you ensure that you're nurturing all aspects of your well-being. Zig Ziglar often emphasized that no amount of professional success can compensate for failure in your personal life. Prioritization allows you to allocate time intentionally, creating harmony between your ambitions and your relationships. Technology can be a powerful ally in prioritization, provided it's used wisely. Tools like digital calendars, task management apps, and prioritization frameworks such as Eisenhower's Matrix can help you organize your tasks and allocate time effectively. However, Ziglar would caution against becoming overly dependent on tools without understanding their purpose. The true value of prioritization lies in the mindset it cultivates, one of deliberate action and accountability. Even with the best prioritization strategies, challenges will arise. Unexpected events, shifting priorities, and competing demands are inevitable. However, maintaining a flexible approach to prioritization ensures that you can adapt without losing sight of your overarching goals. Ziglar likened life to a series of courses in a meal. Each has its place and time. When unforeseen circumstances arise, revisiting your priorities helps you adjust your focus and continue progressing. In conclusion, prioritization is a cornerstone of effective time management and a key to long-term success. It provides clarity, structure, and direction, enabling you to focus on what truly matters. By aligning your actions with your goals and values, you not only achieve more but also create a life of purpose and balance. Zig Ziglar's wisdom reminds us that prioritization isn't just about managing tasks, it's about living with intention and making the most of every moment. When you prioritize effectively, you take control of your time, ensuring that your days are spent building the life you envision. Reflection is a fundamental yet often overlooked aspect of effective time management. Zig Ziglar championed the power of pausing to evaluate your progress, learning from experiences, and adjusting your approach. Without consistent reflection, it's easy to get caught up in the busyness of daily life, losing sight of your goals and whether your efforts align with them. Ziglar often said, when you stop planning, you start drifting, and reflection is what keeps you anchored. Taking the time to reflect allows you to assess whether your time is being invested wisely. It involves asking critical questions like, did my actions today bring me closer to my goals? What could I have done better? These questions help identify patterns of inefficiency and areas for improvement. Reflection isn't about dwelling on mistakes, but about using them as stepping stones for growth. Ziglar believed that every day carries lessons. It's up to us to extract them. Reflection also gives you clarity about what's truly important. As life changes, so do your priorities. By regularly assessing your goals, you ensure that your actions remain aligned with your values and aspirations. Ziglar encouraged people to visualize their success, but also to recalibrate their vision when needed. Without reflection, there's a risk of pursuing outdated goals or investing time in activities that no longer serve your larger purpose. Another powerful benefit of reflection is that it builds self-awareness. By analyzing how you spend your time, you uncover habits, behaviors, and tendencies that may be holding you back. For example, you might discover that procrastination stems from a fear of failure or that multitasking is reducing your efficiency. Ziglar often reminded audiences that change begins with understanding. Through reflection, you gain the insight needed to make better decisions and take meaningful action. Reflection is also an opportunity to celebrate your achievements. Too often, people move from one task to another without acknowledging their progress. Ziglar was a firm believer in the importance of recognizing and appreciating small victories as they build momentum for greater success. Taking stock of your accomplishments fuels motivation and reminds you of your capability to overcome challenges. It's in these moments of gratitude that you find renewed energy to pursue your goals. Moreover, reflection fosters resilience. When faced with setbacks or obstacles, reflecting on your journey helps you see the bigger picture. You realize that difficulties are temporary and that every challenge carries a lesson. Ziglar famously said, "Failure is an event, not a person," and reflection reinforces this truth. It enables you to separate your identity from your outcomes, empowering you to learn and grow from adversity. To make reflection a consistent practice, Ziglar advised scheduling regular times for it, whether daily, weekly, or monthly. These moments of pause don't need to be lengthy. Even a few minutes of focused thought can yield profound insights. Journaling is one effective way to document your reflections, capturing lessons learned and progress made. Over time, this record becomes a powerful tool for tracking growth and staying aligned with your goals. In conclusion, reflection is the compass that guides your time management journey, ensuring that your efforts lead to meaningful progress. It provides clarity, builds self-awareness, and fosters resilience, empowering you to navigate life's complexities with intention and purpose. Zig Ziglar's timeless wisdom reminds us that reflection isn't just a pause, it's a powerful step forward. By consistently taking time to evaluate, learn, and adjust, you transform your actions into lasting success. When you embrace reflection as a habit, you unlock the potential to make every moment count and move closer to the life you envision.